Hello, I'm James Whittington-Phillips, and this is week 3 of the Devising Reflective Logs. And so, this week, we have continued exploring the world of devised theatre, looking into Commedia dell'arte and some devised theatre throughout history, and also just generally looking at the different characters in Commedia dell'arte and continuing our general exploration to devise theatre as we prepare to start making our own piece. And so I believe this has helped a lot, especially looking at Commedia dell'arte, and it's something I wasn't just working with this, it was something I wasn't going to pass up. And just generally looking at the different Commedia characters and how they are and how different they are, because you can have characters like Pantalone is like fool, and it's like you got you got a wise man, and it's like they all have different attributes to them, and it also helps because it can just be spontaneous. So it's like we went over we quite literally went over a task. It's called Master and Servant. Literally, we do it in a group, and one person the master, one person is the servant, and it's the servant's job to basically it's like be rude to the master behind his back, and then try not to get caught. So it's like you're walking along. It's like, and the servant's doing all this stuff to the master. The master turns around, it's like just act natural, and it's just funny, and it's quite fun because you can just do anything with it, and it's like It's like, you got to do it without rousing the master's suspicion. So it's like, you look back and it's like, you start, and it's like, as the master, it's like you start to get suspicious, and it's like occasionally you do catch the person behind you, and it's just generally it was a fun task to do, and it does kind of give us an idea of it, and also with it gives us the kind of character we can be within the pieces, and just also gives us ideas to can give us some ideas as to what we can do going forward, and it's like how we can just make it funny or make it serious or make it happy, make it sad, and there's different ways of doing it, and it's like the Commedia dell'arte in itself is known for being devised and being taught, because back in the 16th to 17th century, that's in Italy, that's when Commedia dell'arte started, and they were just on carts touring, and everyone was visible. So and everything was big, it was bold, it was spontaneous, and it was in masks, and it was just and it does seem like a genuinely interesting thing at the time to watch, and I'd watch it even now, to be fair. And it's in spirit, and it's I think what went well this week is the fact that it's given me motivation to continue going forward, and also look at how we're going to do this. And there's also, we've sort of started discussing it. If anyone's had any ideas, and it's like, I think the whole group decisions that we want to do something scary, but also at the same time funny, and it's just going to build up from there as we start to generate ideas. And that's the whole point of experimenting over these couple of weeks, is just to experiment and look at devised theatre. We just start to get an idea of what we can do, and it's pretty much limitless in what we can do in terms of devised theatre. But it's not the main thing with devised theatre. It's like you're engaging with the audience, and that's what the Commedia dell'arte activity's also done. It's like, because you're very engaged with the audience, and it's like. And it's the same with devised theatre now. It's like you got to engage with the audience, and it just gives it. And it's like, especially it just gives us the tools to do that. And it's like, also just like with Commedia dell'arte, it's spontaneous, and that's helped us with the spontaneity. I think moving forward, I'm gonna try and get as much of Commedia dell'arte in as I can. Just try and be, and it's like something that it'll work, because it's the very slapstick nature of Commedia dell'arte it works quite well in devised theatre, because it's engaging with the audience, and it's like you're doing stuff that you can't just not. So you can't just not engage with the audience, otherwise you lose them. And that will conclude week 2 of the Devising Reflective Logs. Goodbye.